Hello, 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 my beautiful hearted listeners, my nasty birds, my absolute honey sweet chaos agents.
Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, the energy today is just wow.
Welcome back to our little corner of the galaxy. I mean, can you believe we are actually still standing?
Barely. I am barely standing right now. I can't even sit still in this chair.
Right. It is Tuesday, February 24th, 2026, and let me tell you, I looked at the sky this morning and I wanted to close the curtains immediately.
Oh, it is loud out there. It is deafening. The universe is not just whispering today, my darlings. It is screaming into a megaphone.
Screaming. If you are feeling like you have been put in a high-speed blender and set to, like, frappe, do not worry.
Exactly. You are not losing your mind, my honeys. You are just living through one of the most volatile weeks of the year.
Absolutely. We are right in the thick of it. We're calling this the sandwich week, aren't we?
Yes, the
Yeah.
sandwich week. Because we are literally
Stressed and panic-stricken.
Yes, between two massive cosmic events. We are in the eclipse portal.
Ugh, the portal. We just had that solar eclipse in Aquarius on the 17th, which, honestly, my nervous system is still trying to download.
And now we are staring down the barrel of a lunar eclipse in Virgo coming up on March 3rd.
So we are the sandwich meat. Great.
Exactly. It is a magical threshold, my dears, but let's be real, it feels like a cosmic hangover right now. The energy is bubbling.
Bubbling and boiling.
And it's not just about today, it is about the next 6 months. We are walking through a doorway, and you know how it is in doorways. You can trip if you aren't looking.
Oh, tripping is definitely on the menu this week.
Yeah.
Because my little glitter grenades, the sky indicators, are giving us a very, very dangerous cocktail.
Very dangerous.
We have what we are calling the boom and the fog. It's like trying to defuse a bomb while wearing a blindfold.
That is the perfect way to describe it. Let's unpack this drama before we get to our star of the show today, our gorgeous Geminis.
Yes, the Kisler. Let's give them the bad news first. Tell us about the boom.
Okay, the boom. We have to talk about the geometry here. We have Mars, fiery, aggressive, angry Mars squaring Uranus.
And this isn't just a little tap on the shoulder, right?
Oh, no. This is a 90-degree angle of pure, unadulterated tension. Mars is action, war, heat. Uranus is sudden change, electricity, shock.
It is volatile. Mars is the soldier, and Uranus is the mad scientist. Put them together in a square, and what do you get?
You don't just get an argument, you get an absolute explosion.
Boom.
Exactly. I look at this Mars-Uranus square, especially peaking around Friday and Saturday, and I don't just see anger, I see accident-prone energy.
Yeah, I am worried about physical safety with this one.
Right, because Mars is stationary right now, moving so slowly,
yeah.
which concentrates that heat. It's like a pressure cooker that has been left on the stove way too long.
So, my honeys, listen to me. Do not stick your fingers in the socket this week.
Please don't.
Do not push the big red button if your computer crashes.
Which it probably will.
Which it will. Absolutely. Do not throw it out the window, even though you really, really want to.
But you know, I think for our Geminis, this might be less about physical accidents and more about verbal accidents.
Oh, the mouth accident waiting to happen.
Yes. The Freudian slip is going to be the weapon of choice this week. You might just blurt out the one thing you have been trying to keep secret for 5 years.
Ugh. Terrifying. And just when you think, okay, I will just be logical, I'll keep my mouth shut and handle this like an adult, the universe says, nah, think again.
Because we have the fog?
The fog.
Yeah.
Mercury retrograde is here to play, my nasty birds.
It officially starts its backward dance on Thursday, February 26th, and we have to look at the sign. It is happening in Pisces.
Oh, Lord. Mercury is swimming in Pisces, and honey, Mercury does not know how to swim.
He really doesn't, haha. When we look at the ephemeris, Mercury enters Pisces and immediately loses all its dignity.
Totally drowns.
It is in fall and detriment. Mercury wants facts, lists, spreadsheets, clear data, you know. And Pisces wants dreams, intuition, poetry, and vibes. So the processing power of your mind is operating through a filter of thick, thick fog.
Logic goes completely out the window. It is watery, it is emotional, it is confusing. You might think you said, hey, I'll be there at 5, and they heard, I hate your cat and I never want to see you again.
Precisely. It creates a total reality distortion field. But look, we have to give them the sugar after the medicine. It's not all doom and gloom.
Yes, the sweet spot. We do have a sweet spot this week.
By Saturday, we have a beautiful Mercury-Venus conjunction. This is the makeup energy.
Oh, thank goodness.
It is so good for sweet talk, for repairing the damage from any of those Mars tantrums you might have thrown earlier in the week.
So the strategy is scream into a pillow on Friday, break a few cheap plates if you absolutely must, and then buy everyone expensive chocolates on Saturday.
That is exactly the strategy.
Okay, let's focus. Let's look at our smart, chatty, impatient Geminis. You are the stars of the show this week.
Oh, Geminis, my absolute joy cubes, my agents of mayhem. If you are a Gemini or you have a Gemini rising, listen up because this week is writing a whole psychological thriller about your life.
A thriller.
Yeah.
Honey, it's a telenovela. It has betrayal, comebacks, tears, romance.
Ha ha ha, true. But you know Geminis, they have probably already stopped listening to us and started 3 other videos by now.
We have to be quick. They are impatient.
Oh, absolutely. Their brains are moving way faster than this Mercury retrograde. But stay with us, my dears, because this is juicy. Let's talk about the big one. Career. Status. The 10th house.
This is the headline, isn't it?
Well,
Because Mercury is the ruling planet for Gemini, so when Mercury gets sick, Gemini gets a fever.
exactly.
And right now, Mercury is doing his little retrograde backstroke right in your 10th house of career and public standing.
This is huge. The 10th house is how the world sees you. It is your boss, your reputation, your legacy. It's the podium you stand on. With your ruler retrograding here, in the hazy sign of Pisces, the message is super clear. It is not the time to launch a brand new, shiny business this specific week.
No, no, no. Do not launch. Do not debut. Keep it in the drafts. But here's the gossip, my honeys. It is the week of the comeback.
Yes. This is the retrograde magic that people always forget. The energy brings things back. Old projects you thought were dead and buried.
They are waking up.
They are. Old bosses from, say, March 2025, they might be calling you right now.
Oh, I love a good zombie project coming back to life. Hey, remember me? It's a second chance at a golden opportunity.
It really is.
But, my dears, you have to be careful. Because of the fog we mentioned, misunderstandings at work are extremely likely, like guaranteed.
Precisely. Let's play this out right. An old boss calls you. They offer you a position that sounds absolutely perfect. It's the title you wanted last year.
Right.
Your ego, that 10th house pride, flares up and says, yes, finally. But because Mercury is drowning in Pisces emotions, you might be hearing what you want to hear, not what they're actually saying.
Oh, totally. You asked, did you say 6 figures? And they're like, no, I said 6 weeks.
Yes.
It is a classic lost in translation moment. So, double check your emails, my honeys. Read them twice, maybe 3 times.
And if an old opportunity comes back, do not sign the contract immediately. I would go further, actually. Do not sign it at all this week if you can avoid it.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Flirt with the idea, date the idea, buy the idea a drink, but maybe wait a week to marry the idea.
But wait, what if they lose the chance? You know, Geminis get FOMO, fear of missing out, worse than anyone. If they wait, won't the opportunity vanish?
That is the anxiety talking, not the intuition. With Saturn involved in Pisces as well, if it is meant for you, it will wait for the fog to clear. If it vanishes just because you asked for 48 hours to think, it wasn't a golden opportunity, it was a trap.
Ooh, I got chills. It was a trap. You heard it here first, my nasty birds. So, use this time to review. Look at decisions you made last year, reevaluate. That is where the gold is buried. Now, because the tension in the career sector is so high, Geminis are going to feel a desperate need to escape. Which brings us to the 9th house.
Yes, the 9th house is activated by the solar eclipse we just had in Aquarius. This is the house of the higher mind, long-distance travel, philosophy.
Yeah.
When the 10th house gets too hot, the Gemini looks at the 9th house and says, get me a plane ticket right now.
Get me out of here. I am moving to Bali to become a yoga instructor.
They are starving for new horizons. It's a great time to learn about future tech, right? AI, astrology, science.
Absolutely. The energy is very futuristic. They're hungry for knowledge. But we have to mention the Mars-Uranus square again.
Oh, boy.
Because Mars is messing with this area too. It's creating a massive conflict between the desire to flee and the ability to actually get anywhere.
The travel chaos. My nasty birds, if you are a Gemini planning a trip this week, pack a bag, but maybe check the flight time twice.
Or 3 times. And have a backup plan for your backup plan.
Yeah.
Sudden disruptions are literally written in the stars right now.
Yeah.
The car might not start. The train might be delayed. The flight might be canceled because of a computer glitch. Remember, Uranus rules electricity.
It is volatile energy in the sector of long-distance travel. It's like the universe is saying, you can go, but it's going to be an adventure. And not necessarily the fun kind of adventure.
No, the exhausting kind.
Also, this 9th house stuff covers legal matters, right?
It does. Sudden news regarding courts, official paperwork, visas, or even things related to publishing might just pop up out of nowhere. It could be shocking.
So, if you get a letter from the government, don't panic, but open it carefully. And maybe don't argue with the customs officer when Mars is squaring Uranus.
Definitely not. That is not a battle you will win this week. Keep your head down and your documents very organized.
Okay, so let's talk about where the Geminis are retreating to if they can't travel. The home, the roots. Because that lunar eclipse coming up on March 3rd is hitting their 4th house.
Yes. The 4th house is the emotional foundation. It is the family, the actual physical house, the mother figure.
Right. The upcoming eclipse is in Virgo, which is all about cleaning, organizing, and purifying.
Oh, I can see it now. Geminis are walking around their living room and suddenly they just hate everything. I hate this sofa. I hate this wall color. Burn it all down.
It is a cleanup, but it's not just about furniture, you know. It is a deep emotional cleaning.
Yeah.
They might be dealing with family drama, perhaps with the mother or a maternal figure, or realizing that their living situation just doesn't fit who they are anymore.
It feels very Tower moment for the home. Like, I can't live like this anymore. Something has to change.
Exactly. The eclipse is fleshing out what is stagnant. So you might find our Geminis frantically cleaning, decluttering, or even suddenly deciding to list their house for sale.
Real estate opportunities are lurking there too, right? Especially revisiting old deals.
Yes, again with the retrograde theme. Maybe a house you looked at a year ago comes back on the market, or a buyer who walked away suddenly returns.
Oh, wow.
But be careful with the paperwork. Mars and Uranus are fighting, and Mercury is drunk in Pisces. Do not rush the signature.
Mercury is drunk in Pisces. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Haha. It really paints a picture.
Doesn't it?
Okay, let's talk about the people surrounding our Geminis. Friends. The social circle.
Yeah.
Because Geminis are the social butterflies of the zodiac. But I hear there is some drama brewing in the hive.
There is always a little drama, isn't there? But right now, the vibe is high cognitive awareness. Geminis are seeing everything clearly, even through the fog.
Interesting.
It's almost paradoxical. The retrograde makes the practical details foggy, but the intuition regarding people is razor sharp.
They have their x-ray glasses on, they're looking at their bestie and thinking, wait a minute, I see your skeleton and it's ugly.
Uh-huh. They do. And they might see that some friends are not really friends. There is jealousy in the air.
Oh, the jealousy.
The solar eclipse in the 9th and the upcoming lunar in the 4th puts major pressure on the axis of who I am versus where I belong.
So the masks are falling off, people might be talking behind their backs.
Oh, let them talk, my dears. You are too busy being fabulous. If they are talking about you, it just means you are the most interesting person in the room.
That is the spirit. But it's not all bad news on the friendship front. While you are shedding the fake friends, the retrograde is bringing back the old gold ones.
Reconnection. Elementary school friends, high school besties, just popping up for a coffee. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in 20 years.
It is a beautiful time for that nostalgia. Just keep it light. Remember, everyone is feeling this intense energy.
Right.
Don't dive into heavy political debates with your long-lost cousin over brunch.
Please, no. Mars square Uranus is not the time for debates. It's the time for, oh, remember when we wore those terrible outfits in 2005? Keep it to the memories.
You know, it's funny. We talk about how chaotic this week is. Mars exploding, Mercury swimming backwards, eclipses throwing shadows.
Yeah.
But if anyone can handle it, it's a Gemini.
It really is. They are the mutable air signs. They are flexible. They bend. They don't break.
Exactly. A Taurus might stubbornly try to stand still and get knocked over. A Leo might get offended by the chaos.
Uh-huh. True.
But a Gemini accidentally sends a text to the wrong person because of the retrograde, turns it into a joke, and makes a new friend.
Or they talk their way out of it so fast you don't even realize what happened. They can handle the chaos because, in a way, they are the chaos.
Yeah, the chaos.
Yeah.
And we absolutely love them for it. They are our little tornadoes of joy. But okay, let's bring it home. We have navigated the Mars explosions, the retrograde fog, the career zombies. What is the light at the end of the tunnel this week?
The light is definitely the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we have that Mercury-Venus conjunction we mentioned.
The sweet spot. Tell them how to use this. Is it a weapon?
It is a total charm offensive. Despite all the volatility of the week, this aspect is a gift. It is pure charisma. If you messed up on Tuesday and screamed at your partner because the toaster broke,
Which you were told not to do.
which you were explicitly told not to do, you use Saturday to fix it. If you need to ask for a favor, ask on Sunday. If you need to send an apology email to that boss you misunderstood, do it then.
It's the get-out-of-jail-free card for your mouth. You can charm the birds right out of the trees.
And remember, this retrograde in your career sector, it isn't a stop sign, it is a review sign. It is the universe saying, are you sure you want this? Because if you do, here is a second chance to get it right.
Yes. My nice-hearted listeners, my honeys, do not be scared of the retro. I know retrograde sounds like a dirty word, but it is bringing you a second chance at a golden opportunity. Maybe that promotion you missed last year, it's circling back.
The universe is reshuffling the deck in your favor. It might feel messy while the cards are flying in the air. That's the Mars-Uranus wind blowing them around. But when they land, if you are patient, you are going to like the hand you have.
Next week or next month, your Gemini life is waiting for big surprises. Big, shiny surprises. But you have to get through this week of sandwich energy first without electrocuting yourself.
Just breathe through the Mars square Uranus, count to 10. Do not throw the toaster. Do not break up with someone via text message at 2 a.m. on Friday.
Do not throw the toaster. That is the advice of the week. Put it on a sticky note on your fridge.
And trust your intuition. Mercury in Pisces might be bad for spreadsheets and doing your taxes, but it is excellent for dreaming up your next big move.
Oh, I love that. Dream big, my nasties. Listen, in order not to miss these big surprises and to know exactly when to duck when Mars throws a tantrum, don't forget to subscribe to our channel called What Do Stars Say? We are watching the sky so you don't have to.
Yes, please do. And if you liked our horoscope interpretation of this week, don't be shy. Like the video. We need the validation, just like a Leo.
Haha. Share your beautiful comments with us. We want to hear your gossip. Did an ex come back? Did your boss say something crazy? Did you actually throw the toaster? Tell us everything.
We read them all. We love the stories. It fuels us.
We certainly do. All right, my darlings. Sending you plenty of positive energy, rainbow emojis, and sparkling confetti.
Stay safe, stay charming, and good luck with the retrograde.
Bye-bye.